I have probably like the best friends in the world, the coolest best friends in the world. Well, I say cool, we're all pretty much geeks, but we're cool geeks in a strange sort of way. Like, okay, I'm gonna explain about my friends. Like, the thing is, it took us a long time to figure out who my true friends were, because a lot of people hurt us in the past. But when it comes down to it, they weren't true friends, and they were just wannabe dickheads, basically. But now I know who my true friends are, and I have like, hold on, I think it's 5 really good best friends who I know that like stick by us at all times. Um, First off is Dale, of course, who I'm sure you've heard us talk about already. Uh, Dale's probably the best friend that I spend most time with. He knows us inside out, and I know I can tell him anything, and he won't judge us. Well, he might give us this look, like that, but but he'll always stand by us, and I know that. Then there's Chris, who, oh bless him, he's lovely. You're asking this question right now, but Chris is just so lovely. I always have a good laugh with Chris and loads of cuddles, and he always makes us feel better because he tells us I'm beautiful all the time. Um, and we have we're both anime geeks, so it's kind of good fun when we're together and we just like go quite Japanese-ish on each other. Is that such a word? No, but we get all excitable over anime and anything Japanese or Hello Kitty. Well, I think he kind of humours us with the Hello Kitty thing, but yeah, he does it with us. So, then there's No Show Joe, we're calling him at the moment. Joe, I know this is meant to be about how your friends are loyal, and Joe is really loyal. I mean, when I was at uni, so I was at uni for like a year, and then I hated it, so I gave it up. But I lived in halls, and Joe lived in the flat next to us, and we used to stay up all night watching films and like smoking and talking. But if it wasn't for Joe, I probably would have starved to death and killed someone through lack of cigarettes, because Joe just looked after me. He's like a big brother to us, and we can spend about 1.5 minutes in each other's company without laughing, and that's probably our record. we just Everything we say, just the other person will twist it round to be rude, and we'll end up giggling. That's just the way we are. That's the sort of friendship we have. Um, but deep down, he's like a big brother to us. Then there's Rachel. Now, like, I don't usually get on with girls, so it's quite weird. But she's literally just like the double of me, personality wise. We're just like, she's just as stupid as I am. Like, the funniest thing was we went to we went to the Hoppins, which is this big like annual fair that they have on in Newcastle, and we decided that we weren't going to go on any of the big rides, so we spent like all the day that we were at the Hoppins going on all the kids' rides, and like, oh, we were in the Dodgers. We got in one together at first. And I was driving for a while, but she had to kind of take over because I nearly killed us. So, yeah, she's made us promise I'll never ever drive, and she's probably right. But the funny thing was, I went to see like Gypsy Fortune Teller just for the crack, and that probably didn't sound the way it should have. I don't go to Gypsies for crack. I don't. I just take that back. No, I just I went to a fortune teller just to see what she'd say. And after all the stupidness and the silliness of me and Rachel that day, and her chasing pigeons and yeah, making videos and chasing pigeons and strange things like that, the gypsy turned round, pointed to her, and said, "That girl out there, she's a lovely girl. She's very quiet." I was like, yeah, you're obviously bluffing. But yeah, Rachel's cool. I know I can like rely on her for anything, and it's nice to have a female friend, to be honest. And I'm a bitch apparently. I'm her bitch. I'm I'm older, but I'm her bitch. So yeah, you figure that out. And then like the other friend, I don't see very often, unfortunately. But he's called Kieran, and I've actually known him all my life. But he was more friends with my sister because he's her age. So like I didn't really get know him till I was about 18, and like my mum went round to see his mum, who she's friends with, because his mum's my mum's friend. So and I tagged along, and he was there, and we got on top, and we've been like really close ever since. But he lives in London, and I live in like near Sunderland, and but when he's back, which he is at the moment, but I'm giving him space at the moment, and I'll probably see him next week. But when he's back, we'll just like it's like we've never spent time apart. We'll just get like together, and whether we're having a drink or whether we're just sitting smoking and drinking coffee, we'll always have a laugh and we'll always have something to talk about. And he tells the funniest stories, like the group of bloody gangster wannabe kids on the bus that shouted, "I'll gas your face." Um, long story. And strange faces he pulls and stuff like that. It's just he's a riot, and I miss him when he's away, and I'm missing him at the moment. And I hope he gets in touch soon, because I could do with a night with him. Um, so yeah, the other person I suppose I'd better mention, because she is my best friend as well as my sister Rachel, um, who's not very well at the moment, to be honest. So it's a bit of a bummer. But I mean, we fight like mad. Like constantly every day we'll have a bit. Even at the moment she's in a hospital and we're still fighting. But when it comes down to it, we're best friends really. And all it takes to resolve our fights is just basically, do you want a cigarette? And our whole like problems pretty much end there. And like I've only just found this out recently, actually, but she pushed people down the stairs if they beat me up at school. Because I was in first year, and she was in the last year of senior school, and there was this kid that was bullying us every day, and apparently she'd hide her downstairs. And I didn't know this until recently. So, I think it's awesome, but I don't condone violence in any way whatsoever. So there. Yeah, so they're my best friends and my loyal friends. And as I say, it took us a while to figure out who my true friends were. I spent 10 years hanging around with somebody who turned out to be a total dick. And, but I know now, and I trust the people that are around us now, and I know that none of them will let us down. Because they care about us, and I know that. So, yeah, as my friends explained. Okay.